Hi guys, welcome everybody. Welcome. If you're new, make sure that you click the subscribe button and join the family, and a big thank you to everybody who is already part of the fam. So we're gonna get straight into today's one. Today's one is a bit different. It's not like lessons and lists and formats and things like that. It's just a conversation that I would love to just have with you guys. So, woo, yeah, man, it's a lot. So basically, last year, everybody knows what was going on. Last year, 2020 was something else, right? So we were at home a lot, and I kind of picked up some bad habits. Like I picked up a lot. I picked up a lot of bad habits. I was spending so much time watching TV. I was spending a lot of time playing on my phone. I was spending a lot of time on social media, like a lot of people remember that lockdown Twitter was like literally the place to be. Like you would literally spend the whole day on the TL. So I kind of picked up a bad habit of procrastinating basically. And you'd think that after a year, you would have, or I would have, rectified that habit or, gotten rid of it. But not really. Like, I kind of just left it. I didn't really think of it a lot. I was just like, whatever. It's not that deep, I would nap a lot and sleep in. You heard in my other video, in the habits video, that sleeping in is something that I've been working on a lot. And it's because of this reason. I realized that no, man, like, not to say that sleeping is bad. Sleeping is good. You have to sleep. It's good for you and all those good things. But I was just spending a lot of time sleeping and not doing what I need to do. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would spend a lot of time sleeping. I can nap in the afternoon at like 4 and still be sleepy and tired at 9 o'clock. You'd think that you took a nap, so you'd be fine, but yeah. So I basically like really love sleeping and stuff like that. I love sleeping. I love my sleep. I'm not even gonna lie. But it's something that I've been working on, intentionally. So a few months ago, my mom was like, please make popcorn. And in my head, I was like, actually under my breath, I'm like, hey, that's so much work. And I had to literally rebuke myself and be like, did you just say making popcorn is a lot of work? Did you just say that? Are you for real right now? Like, is this a joke? Making popcorn is like one of the easiest things that you can ever do. It's not a lot of work. It's literally take a pot, put oil in the pot, heat up the oil, put the popcorn kernels, close the pot. Like literally. So I had to kind of rebuke myself on that, because it's not only the popcorn situation. There are other times where I would say that, oh no, that's so much work. Like, I'll do it later. Like, I won't do it right now. I'll do it after, I'll do it when I finish doing whatever else. And then I'll find myself like watching TV and watching series and whatnot. And then later, I'm like, I don't feel like doing it right. I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it after midnight. Because I work better at night. Please, man, don't lie. Stop lying, sis. I actually work best in the morning. When the sun is out, that's when I work best. Not at night. At night, I become so sleepy and lethargic, and I don't want to do anything except, rest. So I would be like, yeah, no, do it after midnight. By the time midnight comes, now I'm tired. And I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow morning. First thing. Yeah, first thing. And so it kind of went on for a while. So when that popcorn incident happened, I actually had to rebuke myself and say, you need to stop saying things that are easy are too much work, right? Especially tasks that are easy. And you need to stop putting things off. If you need to do something right now, do it now. Like, start on it immediately. Don't waste time. And so, yeah, I had to rebuke myself in that regard. But I was still also kind of like slacking and not putting in, 100% effort and 100% energy. So on Friday I was fasting, and we were fasting for a couple of different stuff. So the fast ends, right? And we break our fast. We pray, we eat, and do all those things when you break a fast. So I take a nap eventually, and I love naps. I love just resting and relaxing. I love that vibe. So Obviously, I mean, if I love something, I'm not gonna deny myself. So I take a nap. And as I'm napping, like the Holy Spirit like woke me up from my nap. He was like, if you want to be good at something, you have to put in the work. You have to put in those hours. And we spoke about that in the Women's Day video. And I was like, ish, Holy Spirit, what are you saying to me? And he's like, yeah, you spend a lot of time sleeping, you spend a lot of time napping, and not enough time practicing what is important to you. Because you say you want to be good at certain things, but you don't put in enough effort, you don't put in energy like you need to on these things. You would rather be watching TV, and you'd rather be watching movies or series, binging on series even, instead of working on certain things that you should be working on that are going to benefit you in the future. And I had to be like, yo, Holy Spirit, what are you saying? You know, I had to receive the rebuke, the correction of the Holy Spirit. Like when I tell you, my sleep went away. My sleep went away. I woke up like awake. Like, you know, sometimes when you nap, when you're sleeping, you take like a few seconds to like buffer, you know, especially me. That time I just woke up immediately. I got up and I literally started editing a video, because I was like, ish, I have deadlines, because I had promised that I'm going to be uploading videos every Thursday, and the way you're going, it doesn't look like your video is going to be ready by Thursday. So I immediately got up and started editing a video. Those are just some of the things that happened and that were happening for a while since last year. And I had to be rebuked by the Holy Spirit to say that if you want to be the best at something, if you want to be good at something, you need to put in a lot of effort and a lot of energy. Like we said, anything worth having is worth working for. So what I want you guys to take from this video is that if you want to be the best at something, if you want to be good at something, you need to put in those hours. You need to put in that work. You need to be serious about being the best. Stop accepting average. Stop accepting mediocre things. Start expecting more of yourself. Expecting that you're going to produce great results. And if things don't work out the first time, don't be discouraged and say, oh, there's no point. Rather, assess the situation and say, okay, these are the steps that I took. How can I improve these steps to get better? How can I improve what I have already done so that I can get the results that I want? Don't just accept when you see that something that you were working on the first time didn't come out the way you wanted it, and then you're just like, oh, whatever, it's okay, it's at least it's done. Fight, lwana man, like fight to be the best. And I'm not talking about fighting with other people, I'm talking about fighting yourself, fighting the lack of self-discipline. Like start becoming more disciplined, work on your discipline. I'm also working on it, trust me, because there's some things that end up being a serious challenge, all because I lacked discipline and self-control. What I want you to take from this video is to get up, like be so focused and so diligent and so disciplined that you even shock yourself, like, oh my goodness, I didn't know I could produce this kind of results. So that is the conversation, and I'm preaching to myself, like, oh my Lord, I'm preaching to myself. Even when it plays on Thursday, I watch it back. I mean, I edit my video, so I have to watch it back, but I listen to it as if I didn't record it. Sometimes when I watch the videos back, I'm like, oh my goodness, did I say that? Wow, that's so deep. And it's inspiring. But the point is, reach for the best, reach for excellence all the time, every time. So that's what I have to say today. That's all. It's a conversation. It's something that we can discuss. If you resonated with this video, please give it a like. And if you've been experiencing a bit of laziness, that's a lot of us. Put in the comments, I refuse to accept mediocre. I am going to be excellent. Put that in the comments if you are deciding to be the best that you can be in every area of your life. If you're not a part of the family, please make sure that you click on the subscribe button, and I hope everybody has a blessed day.